And we're live. How's it going, everybody? I'm just chilling here. I actually got everything set up and ready to go before I started. I got music playing. I have the appropriate programs running. And I'm waiting on the screen that always gives me some feedback audio to mute it instantly as soon as it starts giving me feedback audio. But how's it going? Deeble? Oh, here we go. Oh, got it. Nailed it. How's it going? We got Deeble, Rasping Python. Oh, and I guess there's ads when you join, so you might get an ad for like half a second right as you join, so you might miss the hello, but yeah. Sunglasses, Ryan Pog, late. Who's late, me or you? Maybe me. I don't know. It was 2:30 when I started, right? But how's it going? What are you guys up to? What are y'all doing? We're gonna start doing some development stuff. What's this? Once human, go away. Some development stuff. Let's look at where we're at. 10 seconds late. Oh, maybe your clock is 10 seconds ahead. I don't know. All right, here's where we left off. We drew all the people. Here's what we have to do to finish this room, though. We need to animate them, of course. Just like this guy, probably make him float up and down 1 pixel. And I was thinking about animating it more like this, where it's a little smoother, where we won't use pixel art animations to animate, but rather in-game animations to animate to smooth them out. But I don't think they'll work, because the problem we run into there is I can't mess around with things that float. Like while she's floating, her hair and her coat should probably bob just a little bit. This guy's beard, her hair, yeah, that's probably it. Maybe his hair just a little bit. But a few little things should bob as well while they're floating up and down like that. At least in my humble opinion. So I think we're going to just do the pixel art animation just like we have here, but add some extra details. We also want to add some maybe bubbles that are floating inside here, or maybe off the masks could be cool. And then what else was there? Oh, this button here. Right, so this button doesn't do anything unless you select 2 things. Then this one is activatable. When you click it, then it will lock in those, right? But we need to actually add this to the arm thing here, so it bobs as well. And we need to only light up, indicating that you can click on it when 2 things are selected. You know what I mean? But yeah, just woke up and then the left hemisphere of my brain is not working. Oh shoot! So I can make it hard to do. Let's see. Math is right-brained, right? So you're gonna have a hard time drawing pictures or singing. Only 2 of them have the mouth thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess we need to finish drawing the actual mouth things and tubes. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Are the others just better? Yeah, everybody else can just breathe water. The Golden Pixel. How's it going? That's a cool name. I don't know if I've seen you around the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hi, the Golden Pixel. All right, let's get these guys open. Open. End room. People. We get them all here. We got Brock, Dr. Sarah Rosenberg, Edgard, Jenny, Jeremy, Kevin, and Mick. Which I think I saved them all just as PNGs, but that's okay. I never used layers anyway, so we're fine. I'm just going to get them all open here. I did go through after last live stream. I did a little bit of off-camera mining. It was mostly just touching up some of the pixel art. As I was looking at them, I realized some of them didn't have, or some of them just needed some details. Like I did a little bit of the shape here. I think I fixed something about her coat. I can't remember everything I fixed, but I went through and, oh, her arm used to be on this side, and I was like, that's a little weird perspective, so I put their arm on this side, which makes a little bit more sense, in my opinion. And then, I don't know if I did anything with him, or him, but, oh, I also adjusted the highlights. I made all the highlights brighter. They weren't this bright before. I went and turned them up a notch, which I think helped make it pop a little bit. Only right half works. Uh-oh. Oh, thanks. Pixelverse, no problem. We got a lot of pixel art themed names going on here. That's the only thing the brain does. Music, math, and of course drawing. That's all, honestly. There's nothing else that it does. I just stopped breathing. Help. Okay, let's add the breathing tubes. We're gonna open up Kevin's image here as well. Let's do that one here, because he has the colors that we need. So we'll go like this. We'll go like that. Just get that line up there, and then the other one will come out from behind like that, I think. Let's fix this curve a little bit. I like that better. And we'll fix that one too. Nice. Okay. Now we'll do Dr. Sarah Rosenberg. Is it Rosenberg or Rosenberg? That's the question. Pixelverse, their keys you use to release the people. Yes, I guess there's some new people here. So these are your abilities, and these people are in these tubes, but energy is going to them. If you take them out, then the energy will be redirected, which will make something in the environment or the world, the hazards in the environment will become stronger. One of the hazards with the corresponding marker on it. So, for example, if you were to pick this one and this one, then you won't have a shield, and this hazard will become powered. So now I don't have a shield, which you can't really see that. Well, I guess you saw it right there. That would have hit my shield, but instead it did that. And I think that the bombs are a lot bigger. So the bomb guys has the same symbol. They now shoot larger bombs. So yeah, and then you get to the end and you repeat the process until you don't have any more abilities, and the environment is really hard. So yeah, otherwise they would suffocate. They need a way to breathe, after all. It is true. What are you talking about? What even is breathing? Wait, what do you mean, what is breathing? You know what? Sarcasm is hard to pick up, though, to be honest. When it's just written, that could be difficult. Let's come up here. I just drew right on top of her head, so I didn't use any layers. Hopefully I don't end up regretting that later. Although I probably will, let's be honest. That's how it always goes. Okay, this guy, we're gonna give it right here and here. Jenny's already got them. They look like they're different colors, and that's just because of the background, but they're actually the same color. We'll do this one here. And here. Mick. How's it going, Mick? We'll have his cross. That could be fun. Yeah. Cool. And then Kevin already has them. But let's get the highlight color and start over again. Get some highlights going. So I think any bits that are at this kind of an angle, although I don't know if oh yeah, I did. So anytime it's angled to the left from the bottom, then we'll add highlights to it. Because I think that would be the angle that the light would potentially catch, right? So we'll do it here and here, but not here because none of these are angled towards that direction. And if we're consistent with that, then I think the lighting will end up looking pretty good. Edgard. I mean, I guess it's technically all of that is, but go with that like there. Jenny. Okay, now here is this is a pixel art. What's it called in pixel art? I can't remember what it's called. I'm spacing. I was talking about it yesterday, but now I fixed it. It's called a jaggy, right? It doesn't make a clean line, so I'm going to move it over like that. I'm going to move it over again. So the jaggy is okay here because it's starting to curve back out that way. In fact, actually, we're gonna make that up here instead, so we can have a little bit more room to work with to add another right there, like that. I think that would be nice. Jeremy, he doesn't. Most everything is like either straight up. I guess we could add a little one right here, and we'll add just some right there. And this guy, he's got kind of a full deal going on, just cutting across there, so do that. And then some up here. Nice. I don't use layers. Top 10 words said before disaster. Oh, I didn't use layers. Yeah, that's how it goes. I'm just the worst. I try to use layers sometimes, and I end up just drawing on the wrong layer, which is, yeah, it just doesn't work out so well. Okay, and then we need the last brightest bit of highlight, which we're mostly just going to dab in the center of these. And it really brings out the metallic nature of this, whatever it is, these breathing wires. Add some depth to them, you know. Yeah. Okay. Oh. We're almost done already. Cruising right along. I guess it's slowly less and less what I have to actually add here. And there. It's pretty good. I could add just a little bit right there. Feels a little too plain. And I'm going to go back through these. I think I need just some little bits of highlight on some of these. I'm not going to add the full highlight. But I feel like some of these parts need just a little extra. Yeah. There we go. Especially Brock's, because he's like so deep. His head's a little lower than I think everybody else. Yeah, yep. Jeremy, more like Morty. Does that look like Morty? Doesn't have a yellow shirt. Are you participating in the GMTK Jam? I am not going to be participating in the GMTK Jam. When is that anyway? Isn't it like this weekend? Or next week? It's like next week, right? Yeah. I just don't have time for that. And I know it's even longer, too. Well, that makes it even worse, you'd think. I've never done it in the past because game jams are hard for me to commit to because they take all my attention for as much time as they last. So it's difficult. So here's the other thing to think about. I don't know if I should highlight them very high up to the top. In fact, maybe they should be darker closer to the top because it's going to be in the tank, and the top of the tank should potentially be casting a shadow on the highest parts of the tubes. Yeah, like that shouldn't be highlighted unless there's a light inside there. But I think that needs to be in shadow, and maybe even just a little bit of that. So I'm gonna bring some of the highlights off of these, just because I feel like it shouldn't quite be there. Yeah, I already did that one. Was this one alright? I can't remember. Yeah, that one's fine. It's Jeremy's that I need to fix. There. And mix. Okay, I think this Jaggy is... it's probably fine. We're good. Yeah, let's go for that. And it's not going to update till I go to here, because that was running the previous images. Still learning a bit of GDScript, and I was right. It did get more painful. Spent so much time learning how to pop array values. Oh, yeah. That does sound painful. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I think it's just the right amount of detail. And lucky for us, the animation is actually super easy, because all we have to do is add a frame and then bring them down or up 1 pixel. So easy peasy. Copy. Oh, I don't have to copy. I just have to add a frame and then move them. Boop. Oops. Just one. Just down. Is The Fighter of the Sea a good game name? The Fighter of the Sea. I mean, it could be. I mean, anything could be a good game name. You could be like, I don't know. There's... it just depends on the game, I guess, whether it's a good game name. Like, you could have a game called, I don't know, Flysicle. And, I don't know, it's kind of... I was going to say Poopsicle, but poop seemed a little bit too gross. So I... but then I said it anyway. I'm a professional. Oh, I didn't actually give him another frame. Give him another frame. My bad. I didn't give her another frame either. Frame. And frame. I was just moving everybody down and giving them a pixel. So let's fix that. Boink. And then, did I do... Okay. Let's move him down 1. This happens when I try to multitask and then I just start failing hard. Remove something from the end of... Yeah, popping is when you remove something from the end of an array. Yeah. That was... Oh, we already animated him. We don't need to worry about it. Okay, so let's save them. Save. So it's going to save additional files now because I already saved them without any numbers. But when you save multiple frames as a PNG, it gives them a lot. Like, I'll show you. There's 3 of them now. There's the save without any numbers, and then we have frame 1 and frame 2 for each person. I'm going to be using frame 1 and frame 2, so I'll probably go back through and delete all the originals just to save space. That way when people download it, they're not downloading like just crazy big stuff. Felix Conway, how's it going? You can also remove a suspicious value by using numbers. It seems useful. Yeah, arrays are like really dope. Super useful. It makes a Metroidvania as a solo dev who sucks at pixel art but uses pixel art a good idea. Also, I'll be starting high school this year. Fun. Is making a Metroidvania as a solo dev who plays at pixel art but uses pixel art a good idea? It's not a bad idea. Metroidvanias are, like, if you're going to make any kind of open world, you might as well make a Metroidvania. Metroidvanias are going to be on the medium larger side depending on how you make it. So it'd be a little bit of a challenge, but it's doable. If you haven't made any games before, though, I would recommend doing something a little bit smaller or easier. But it just depends. Oh, I just closed somebody. Open it back up. I think I closed the Edgard file. Boom. Edgard's back. Okay. we have the files in here now. We just have to animate them, which means I have to change all these from a sprite to an animated sprite. Where is it? Change type, animated sprite. Change type, animated sprite. Change type. This is my narration of my live stream. I'm doing something repetitive, so I'm gonna, narrate the repetitive actions. Yo, what's up, Artindi? Hiya, nerd. How's it going? How are you, bro? Yeah, Silk Song. Silk Song has proved that Metroidvanias can take very long to make. Yeah. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I started and published an open world RPG in top down. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, if you've already done that, then maybe you're good. I guess it depends on the size of your RPG. But yeah, it's cool. So should we actually like name their files based on the character names? I mean, we could probably do that, right? So I think we had who was it? Crap, I don't remember. Shoot, I don't remember who I had where. I think it was. Let's find the people. It was Brock. Brock was here first. Brock was here. That's what he wrote on the inside of his tube. Okay, Brock. This one's Kevin. This one was Dr. Sarah Rosenberg. Then we had, I think it was Edgard was here. Edgard. Yeah, because I put him in this order. How convenient. Jenny. Jeremy. And Kevin. Oh, come on. Kevin. Oh, wait. Mick. Already got Kevin. What the heck? Kevin's out of order, apparently. Okay. He was just already in tube 2, so you know. Alright. Animation. New sprite frames. Here we go. So we get Brock 1 and 2 in here. We're going to make this called Float. I think that's what we did with Kevin. Oh, we did floating. It should be called Float. I'm going to make them all consistent. Float. That's the animation. And then I'm going to change it to 1.1 frames a second. And we'll make Brock's 1.3. We have to make all of them different so none of them are synchronized. Okay, Dr. Sarah Rosenberg. I want to say Rosenberg instead of Rosenberg. I searched Fireball, but it just came up with a drink. Oh, I got to make the animation first. What is your next video going to be about? My next video is how to fail at playtesting. I have almost all the images done. I think I'm going to just go for it at this point, or I might draw the images after the stream today of what I still need. And then let's make this like go 0.9. We can't have it be 1. It has to be just off of 1 because the arm is 1. It's moving up and then down at the speed of 1 per second. So all the rest of these have to be different. So hopefully I can get that next How to Fail episode out by Saturday. So I'm streaming today, and then I'm going to hopefully be able to edit it all, get the audio and edit, and make a thumbnail tomorrow so I can put it out on Saturday. So, let's see, Edgard. Float. And we'll do his at 1.6. Why not? He's going to be floating a little slower. Okay, Jenny. New frames float. And we're gonna do hers at 1.4. Have we done 1.4 already? Let's see, was it Kevin? Brock? No. So, okay, it's open. Jeremy was a bullfrog. Nice, Jeremiah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. What? I'm missing stuff. By playtesting yourself? Is that how you fail? Without asking anyone for help, which absolutely isn't what I'm doing for my games. When you ask the teacher if it will be a fun lesson. Wait, what? Am I missing chats? Oh, an exciting one. Actually, all of them are exciting. Never mind. Oh, that's... Is it going to be a fun lesson? All the lessons are fun. Sure. Playtesting is actually something I'm curious about. How do you even fail at playtesting? There's a couple ways. You're going to find out this Saturday. Hopefully this Saturday. It should be. I mean, once I have the images done, it's really not too much effort to actually do the editing. Just takes a few hours is all. I'll make this one 1.5. I don't think we have that one yet. And then Kevin's already in here. And we changed... Oh, what did we change his to? We changed to 1.1. Okay. Now just make... New sprite frame. Float. I don't know. How would... You guys already mentioned a few, but how else do you think you would fail? I'm curious to see. But don't say anything too clever, because then I'll be like, dang it. Now I might have to like change my script and draw more pictures. How would you fail at playtesting? We'll make this one... I think 1.5 isn't taken yet. But let's double check. Oh, I just did 1.5. 1.4, 1.6, 9, 1.1, 1.3. I guess 1.2 isn't taken. 1.2. There. Now the tricky part is we got to actually make them all float. So, yeah. That's the code there. Thing is, I have to check as well if they've already been deleted. And that's done like this. If... How is it? If... Well, let's do it in order. If Brock does not equal null, which means he exists. He exists. So it's going to check this and be like, all right, does he not equal, like, does Brock exist? Because I might delete him if he's been saved already. And if he does exist, then we say, Brock dot play float. There. Now we just got to do this for everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that makes 7. Let's just do it by hand. Why not? Kevin. Oh, I did it too high. Brock, come back. There. Only ask one person to playtest. The more narrow the criticism are from other people, the better, because then you can keep believing you have a perfect game. Nice. Make sure to never listen to negative playtesters' feedback. They were just wrong. Artindi, can you do a loop of all children under people instead? What? A loop of all children under people instead? I don't quite understand what you mean. Can you do a loop of all children under people? Yeah. Oh, just like loop through all these people? I could. But then I'd have to like write that, and I don't want to. Because it'd be like, I kind of remember the syntax for a loop. isn't it for each or something like that? For each, I can't remember. And I don't really care to look it up. There's only 7 though, and so I don't think it's that intensive. Also, nothing's going on in this scene. When this scene is playing, the only thing that's happening are these little animations and you clicking on stuff. So it's not a really intensive scene. I'm not too concerned about process. So yeah, Ganondorf. And even if you do listen, make sure you only listen to what they say partially and don't take in all the information you need. Yeah, it's like someone's giving you feedback for your game, and it's just like all you hear is awesome, really cool. But what they're actually saying is, if you fix this, it might be awesome, and it'd be really cool if this wasn't in the game. But all you heard was the awesome and really cool. That's how it feels sometimes when you give someone feedback. They're just like, all right, you said it's cool, so this food didn't upgrade Godot 4.3. Oh, is it 4.3 now? My bad. Make sure to give your game to playtesters in an unfinished state and then release that. I mean, like every game ever nowadays. Okay, let's get back in here. I gotta finish fixing these. Kevin, Dr. Sarah Rosenberg. I gotta say Rosenberg. Is it Rosenberg or Rosenberg? Here we're gonna do a poll. How is it pronounced? Is it Rosenberg? Or is it Rosenberg? Is it this one? Or is it this one? Start poll. Okay. I'm looking forward to that feedback. Edgard. And Jenny. Oops. Don't need to hit enter. And Jeremy. Apparently everybody thinks it's that one. Everybody thinks it's Rosenberg, just like me. Mick. Mick's kind of a weird name. Has anybody ever actually named Mick? Make sure you only choose your family, so your feedback would only be this sucks or this is amazing. it's gonna be one of those extremes. There's no neutral. Your family either freaking loves it or they think it's the worst thing ever. Rosenberg, or is it Rosenberg? It'd be like with an A, right? Rosenberg. It's pronounced Rosenberg. Exactly, Brian Pog. That's what I was thinking. It's pronounced Rosenberg. It's pronounced like row. Or is that a different or is that raw? I don't know what I picked. Dang, this conundrum is truly mischievous and indeed quite baffling. We love your marvelous tomfoolery. Actually, it's tomfoolery. Is it no, just kidding. Not raw. Raw. Rosenberg. Is it Rosenberg or is it Rosenberg? That's funny. Okay, and then so we don't need this anymore. Okay, the other thing we gotta do is I think when we're deleting these things, was I actually deleted them? Large bomb button, shield button, update. Let's see, where was it? Update person toggles? No, that's gonna be it. Where? update chip toggles. What? Oh, yeah. Okay, so update person toggles. Here we go. That doesn't do anything. Oh, that's just the toggles. Oh, okay, I know what it is. So when the scene loads, that's when it decides if they're going to actually be there. So I need to, excuse me, make sure the people are being deleted as well, which I think they are not. That's okay. We could do that right here. So it's going to be Brock.queue_free, and then this one is just the next one down. So Kevin.queue_free. Yo, what's up, Artindi? Your biggest fan here. Hey, Supinator, how's it going? Biggest fan. British people, when they, you know what's gonna happen, Supinator? One day, someone's gonna put a super chat out that has a higher value than your super chat. And then, if that happens, would you still consider yourself to be the biggest fan, or would you be the second biggest fan? Right? It's something to think about. You know, I'm not judging or giving my opinion on that. I'm just throwing that out there. British people, when you say trick or treat instead of ludicrous tomfoolery of delectable sweet. Nice. That's what I would say if I was British. Or would it be, or yeah, ludicrous tomfoolery or delectable sweet? Which will it be? And then you like twist your mustache at the same time as you ask that. Okay, and we got Dr. Sarah, and what did we vote? Let's see what the conclusion is. End poll. It's Rosenberg. Okay, Dr. Sarah Rosenberg is the winner. Q3. All right. Artindi, do the poll on your alt account. Participate on the poll with my alt account. Do you know how to use for loops? Because before, it didn't look like you did. Just asking. No, I know how to use a for loop. I just can't remember the syntax in GDScript because I haven't needed to use one for quite a while. So I could look it up and then pop it in there. Don't judge me. Didn't the French guy do a bigger dono? He probably did. Yeah, I think so. What was his name? He joined the Discord too. And he's been kind of hanging out. So, I mean, someone already has done a bigger dono. So I don't know. Is that, I'm using your abbreviation, a bigger donation. So I don't know, Supinator. Does that make him the biggest fan? Because he's so far, I think he's given the biggest donation. Just saying. If we're going by simply donation quality or quantity, then you would be second biggest. Did he call himself a number one? No, he never actually did claim the title, so maybe that's part of the requirement. You have to actually like vocalize your claim to the title. So your claim is in jeopardy. All that would need to happen is he would have to make the claim, and then it would potentially, I can't spell. Then it would potentially, you know, pop you down to position 2. Artindi's lack of basic syntax scares me. Don't judge. Don't judge. That's actually, I was talking to somebody just yesterday, I think it was yesterday or sometime, about how good programmers don't necessarily memorize syntax. I mean, you get it as you practice it. Like the more you do it, the more you just know it, right? But the best programmers have, if they have 2 screens, on one screen they have their coding environment like here, and on the other screen they have Google, so they can Google how to do stuff, either syntax or, you know, the the documents for whatever language they're using, or whatever it is, complex solutions for whatever problem they're trying to solve. Unless you've been coding with only one language for like 40 years, then maybe you don't have Google open on the other side. But even then, you probably should, because coding isn't always about just syntax. It's about solving complex problems. So, How to fail are you working on? We're doing how to fail at playtesting. In fact, people have been putting down... Uh-oh, Supinator took away his message. We've been putting down... people have been putting in chat how to fail at playtesting, and some of them are pretty funny. Who are we on? Okay, we just did Edgar. You guys are so distracting. Jenny is next. Q free Jenny. We're gonna free everybody. We're gonna Q free them all. Jeremy. It's like a thing a villain would say. That's like, oh, you're gonna free them all? Yeah, we're gonna Q free them all. Aw. I will free everyone. You will? Yeah, Q free them. Oh, crap. Not good. Q free. Alright. This should work. Let's see. See if it works. First try. Look at that. Everybody's bouncing up and down. Boy, that's distracting. It's like... I thought this was the way to go, but I think it's distracting. It looks ridiculous. With one guy, it's okay. But with all of them, it's just like horrible. That looks so bad. No, please don't Q free them. Q is spelt weirdly. It super is, actually. Like, why do we have an extra U and an E on the end there? Add a segment where you have to get the towers by RNG to the how to fail at tower defense. We have to get the towers by RNG to the how to fail at tower defense. That might be good. How to fail at sleeking. I don't know what that is. Do you have anything to say to my cat? She's next to me. Well, hi, cat. How are you doing? Go do cat things with your cat life. Live a full cat life. Being a cat. That's what, I don't know. That's what I got. He is working on this marvelous, exquisite game. Oh, who asked? Sorry if I missed your... I'm sorry if I missed chats. I'm sorry. I just can't read them all. I'm sorry. I try. I'm the worst, though. Make only one of them float. Selected one. Oh, like you click it and then they start floating. Okay, look, she's not floating at all. Did I miss something? Or did I just put the same frame in twice? I think we might have to go with this method of floating. Because I want them to float. I just don't want them to... Yeah, we're going to try it out. Let's try it out with just one person. I'll try it out with Kevin, because he was the first one here, so, Alright, Kevin, we're switching you back. You're going back to what you were before. Just a regular old sprite. I want to use Kevin. Alright. Actually, no, we're going to use Kevin 2, because then we have an extra pixel to work with. So Kevin 2 is the bottom of the animation, so he's going to float up a pixel and then down a pixel, which is like nothing. But we're going to have it be really slow too, so there's motion, really slow motion. Kevin been through it all. He's our test dummy. Oh, we never actually like added sci-fi looking things to their drawings. Only him, because he has a leg. But alright, scratch that. He doesn't have a leg. So we're gonna have to do that sometime. I might do that just off camera. I don't know. We'll see. That does seem like a fun thing to do on a stream though. But okay, let's try this out. How are we gonna do this? Let's add it to... Let's add it to Kevin. Child of Kevin. Oh, can I actually animate it if it's... I don't know if I can animate Kevin if it's a child of Kevin, but let's find out. So let's create an animation here. New float. This is going to be, we could leave it there. Animation player just underneath Kevin. Child of Kevin. Okay, we're going to make it like 3 seconds. It's going to take him 3 seconds to float up. No, it's too long. Let's make it 2 seconds. We can adjust it if we need to. Okay, we're going to take his position, not his rotation, add it as a key, and then after 2 seconds, he's going to float up 1 pixel. Kevin, transformation. On the Y, he's going to go up to -1.0 or -100 and, was it 9? Yeah, nailed it. And set. Here we go. Boy, that was really slow. So let's try this. Duplicate. That looks like breathing though. Let's go to 4 seconds. Pull this out to here. And save. Let's see what it looks like in scene. I have to add it to the script though. Right here. Under Kevin, it's going to be Kevin. If I could spell Kevin. Kevin animation player dot play float. Let's see what it looks like. Boom. Artindi, I have ADHD. I'm surprised that I was able to handle when everyone was floating. Yeah? I can handle it. It just looks dumb. Okay, he's not moving. Something went wrong. What did I do? Did I name this something stupid? Animation float. Animation player dot play float. Yeah, it should be running. Let's make sure it hits this line. Oh, I know what it might be. Hang on. I don't have it set to repeat. Can you add Kevin, son of Kevin? Kevin, the son of Kevin. What? What's going on? How this property set continuous? Why would it behave so weird? Yeah, watch if we play it. He floats up and down, right? So why, when we play it, does he not get that? He just like skips, right? It's like he's either there or he's there. There's no in between. What if we made it a little bit more extreme, just to see, just as a test? We'll make this one, instead of 109, we'll make it 113. Why is it bouncing like that? Why is it locked on pixels? I don't understand. Are you guys seeing what's going on here? What is this? How's Kevin pronounced? Good question. I'm leaving if there isn't a Family Guy clip in 1.32 seconds. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. There are no Family Guy clips. That would be copyright infringement. Viva the Queen for what? Hey, Viva the Queen, how's it going? Tomorrow is a big day. What's going on tomorrow, Viva the Queen? Please do tell. Spill the beans. Can you add a Family Guy clip compilation to the left of the screen, just to keep people keep their focus attention? We'll add like Subway Surfer. Add bubbles. Yeah, we're gonna add bubbles. This is a little bit smoother though. Maybe we still just do that, because it's essentially the same thing. These guys are just going 1 pixel at a time. But I think if we can see them actually going up or down, then maybe it'd be alright. I don't know. I don't know why it's not going smooth. It's like skipping, it's hitting pixels on the visuals. Is that a setting that I missed or something? I've never seen it do that before. Anybody know? Guy in the middle looks chill. He just woke up when they put him in. He just woke up when they put him in. Well, everybody's eyes are closed. They're all still sleeping. He does look pretty relaxed, though. They look like they're having the greatest sleep of their life. And here you are, the main character, coming to interrupt that. They're like, I was so restful. Barely. Reference image. Replace pods with beds. I know. They'll look like they're just sleeping, relaxing. What was that sneeze? That was a cough, actually. I've been coughing for quite a while. It's because I'm dying. Or something. I don't know. Probably allergic reaction. We're pretty sure it was these cookies that I have here. I haven't eaten them for like a week, though. Yet I still have a cough, so maybe it's not the cookies. However, cough gets worse when I eat the cookies. So maybe it's something else. And I'm also eating other food. The character is the villain for stopping them from sleeping. Everybody's distracted. I was asking for help. Artindi's coughs like a nuclear warhead. I just cough right into the microphone, that's why. Num biscuit. You got a biscuit? You're eating a biscuit, are ya? Yeah, you guys are all just ignoring me. I asked for help why it's animated like this, but nobody knows. Next MatPat video cost. You were the villain all along? Didn't he stop making YouTube videos? Or like he's about to or something like that? Check pixel snap in settings. That's what I'm wondering. Where would that be though? Is there a pixel snap setting? Playback options. Root motion, audio, callback mode, process. Yeah, I don't know. British detected sending nuclear bombs. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you saying I'm British? When you send a nuclear bomb, if you send a nuclear bomb my way, I'm gonna parry it. I'm gonna time it just right. Parry it right back to you. Add Family Guy now and the mobile knife game. Yeah. Project setting probably. Maybe. Would be under animation maybe. Is there an animation spot? I don't even know if there is. Localization auto load, shader glow, important defaults. Audio internalization. That's a long word. Application, GUI, rendering, textures, render environment. Nope. Physics, editor. I don't know. See, what's also weird though is that this is animated and it's also doing it. I guess if you think about it. Oh, yeah, it's moving at pixel speed too. Has it just always done that? But we never noticed because anytime I've done an animation, it's always been more than just a few pixels. Artindi, wait. We were meant to be helping you? I thought we were just here to distract you. I don't know. I'm not sure how to respond to that. Imagine something really witty. That's my response, okay? You get the wittiest response ever. And then you can just be like, dang, that was witty. You can search in settings. You can. I don't think it's a setting though. It's got to just be how they are. Because if something's moving fast enough or far enough, you won't notice that it's only stopping on pixels. But then again, that's kind of how screens work. It's only this big. So like this looks smooth, but it's actually moving only a pixel at a time. But I mean, the screens are made of pixels, so how's it going to move less than a pixel, right? I thought we were distractions to stop Artindi from being distracted. Exactly. Yeah, chat only exists to distract you, so it's harder on you to make the game because it's too easy. It's far too easy. I would destroy the world with how quickly I could make games, so that's why I only do it on streams. Gotta hold myself back. Yeah, that'd be cool if that was the case. You got to ease. Is that why? Is that what it is? Is it easing? I feel like it wouldn't make a difference. It would just delay how soon it would actually do that. It's like if we change the easing here and then did the same here. So he goes, oh. But he's still moving at pixels, even with the easing. I think that's just how it is. I think we're just gonna have to live with that. But if we make him move further than just 1 pixel like we did, then it looks all right. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, it's been decided. So now we just have to change all these. Change type, change it back to a sprite, which is a little sad because we won't be able to like animate their hair floating, but I don't know, they're just in water, like stuff doesn't move that much. It'd be cool to see that, but that's alright. Change type, sprite. Can I change multiple types at once? Yes. Excellent. Okay, let's get Brock back in here. We'll do Brock 2. Then Dr. Sarah Rosenberg, because that's how it's pronounced. Artindi, the doctor is clipping out of the pod. Wait, where? Negative. She's in there. You feel like rest maxing? What's rest maxing? But how's it going? The doctor is just better than the rest. Hey guys, it's me. Hi the kid. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. You're a little bit late, so take your tardy points, and you'll probably have to talk to the principal. Or, I don't know, are you from the US? In other countries, are they called principals, or are they called like the headmaster? Is Harry Potter accurate? What do you call the principal in other countries? What do you is it head teacher? It's just head teacher. I'm so sorry I was late. Who's the principal? Oh, sorry. What country are you from? That kid. Supinator negatory. Anyone wants to play L4D2 after stream? I don't know what L4D2 is. Sorry. Based on the bed. Okay, I gotta finish. You guys are distracting. You're the worst. You are the worst in a good way. Jeremy. I want to just call him Jeremiah. Like, why is he called Jeremy? Why did I agree to that? Why can't we call him Jeremiah? Maybe his middle name is Jeremiah. Jeremy, Jeremiah, and what's his last name? Jimmery. Jeremy, Jeremiah, Jimmery. That's what. Yep. I do hereby decree that that's what his name is. Okay, here's the other tricky part that now we have to deal with. When they're animated, the tubes... Oh, crap. What happened? Invalid call, non-existent function, play on... Oh, because they're not... Okay. Well, let's finish this. Let's add animation players to all these. And then I'll show you the new thing that we have to deal with. No. Float. I'm gonna do it systematically like this. Oh, it takes us brain. Float. Kevin's already got it. He's got with the program. Feet are superior. This could be R34 comment. Lepic 28. What is a meter? I'm American. Rah. I had to do some conversions from inches to, would it be centimeters? I think it's centimeters. I had to do some conversions from inches to centimeters today. They don't convert well. Jenny, no, float. You guys distracted me. Float. Float. Okay, and then we'll go to Brock first. Make his animation, I don't know, 5 seconds long. And oh, maybe I should give them their sprites. Already did. Okay, we good. Artindi, make a Python program that reads out chat messages so you can't ignore us. Is that how they do that? Isn't it like a bot though that like Stream Elements or something? Don't they use a bot that reads them out, or does everybody just actually know how to code with Python to read chat messages? Kilometer is a unit. Kilometer is a unit user IGE metric system. Kilo means it's 1,000 meters. Other include kilo, 1,000 milli, 0.001 centi, 0.01 deci, 0.1. Yes. It makes sense, I think. I understand what you're saying. And that's why they're called centimeters, decimeters, and millimeters, right? Hey, Artindi, is your refrigerator running? It actually is. Come to think of it. I gave you the setup. You better pay off. You better deliver. Our weight is in kilos. You use Python? Not really. I know I could use Python, but I don't really use Python. I use Viper. We are not the same. I'm the best snake charmer. May I speak with the refrigerator? Well, it's in the other room. I mean, kind of occupied, plugged in and all. So not really. Hello, Mr. Artindi. I've noticed that it says gullible on the ceiling. Will you be so kind and check if it still says gullible on the ceiling? It does, actually. It still says it. I just checked. Speaking of that, actually, I tell this to a lot of people, but they don't believe me. But there was a high school that I went to, and in that high school there was a art class, and in that art class, part of the art class is they could take a ceiling tile from in the cafeteria and paint on it, and the ceiling tiles would be frequently replaced, and different people, like after a while you paint your ceiling tile and eventually it's going to get removed and some future student will replace it. So the ceiling tiles were frequently being replaced with new art, but it was really kind of cool because you walk into the cafeteria and you can look up and there's just all this different art all over the ceiling. And one person, I knew who she was, she just took her ceiling tile and just in really big pink letters wrote gullible and then stuck it back up in there. And so literally it said gullible on the ceiling in that school. And so like if someone said, hey, it says gullible on the ceiling, it actually did. Like they weren't lying. So it's kind of cool. Artindi, you act like someone from Dragon. What's Dragon? Is it like some show or something? There's always glue on the ceiling. You could consider that point. I love eating glue, says the very next comment. Put every chat message in an HTML document. Give me XZZ. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Mr. Streamer, I'm feeling... Put your feet on the mic. Nah, we're good. I'm wearing socks anyway. What's your favorite flavor of crayon? I'm fond of purple. I don't know. I kind of like blue. That's just a color I like, though. I like blue. Purple's not bad, but blue and yellow, those are my favorite colors. Together. Blue and yellow together. They're dope. They just work so well, you know? What are we doing? You guys are the worst. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, the animations. That's what we're doing. So, Brock needs to be animated. Let's get him going. Boom. Great. And let's go to about 2.5. We're going to move him up. Transform. Going to move him up by like... we could do the same thing. We'll do 6... yeah, we'll keep it at 13. That looks alright. We can adjust it later if we need to. Put that in there. Then duplicate that key. Duplicate key. Okay, and then Dr. Sarah Rosenberg. Red is the color of communism, so it's goated. Crayon is pronounced like crown. Everyone knows that. Crayon. Blue tastes fine. I like eating purple more. Green is where it's at. Help, help. I am Indian. All right. Good to know, Frank. We're meant to be working on something. I am. Let's do like 4.8. Yeah. This guy's float is going to be like lopsided. I don't know where center is. Probably here. Here, here. Here. Because that's 4. So, yeah, makes sense. Oh, I don't have to do center yet. Dr. Sarah Rosenberg. Let's key you in. And give you negative 1.13. Or not 0.13, just 113. Okay, and give you a key. And reset you. Duplicate. Next, Kevin's already here, but we're going to turn off this. Oh, 1. Turn off this easing just a little bit. It'd be cool if it would like ease to a stop and then go again. And then ease to a stop. But I can't ease both ways. It only lets me ease. Let's see, where's the easing? Yeah, I can't ease. I can only ease in or ease out. I can't ease in and ease out. It's kind of stupid. I hate it. Unless I add an additional key, which I guess I could do. Let's see. Add a key. Why isn't it? Come on. Give me a key. Insert key. Come on. Oh, because I gotta click on Kevin. Insert key. And then insert key. So now if I ease, what is it? Ease, yeah. That way, ease in. Then this one will ease out. Then this one will ease in. And this one will ease out. Then we should get a more floaty looking animation. Yeah. Now we just got to do that to all of them. Yay. Do you have Artindi branded underwear? No, that would be pretty cool though. with a quadruple XL. You can edit the EXT on those curves. I've been manually dragging it. Oh, you've been like manually dragging. You're like, I need to get it back to 1. That's funny. Yum. Spittin' pure facts. Wait, what is? In my culture, we have our own anime. It's called Walasaki Verse. Okay. Unity because it's soulless, just like me. Oh, like what engine do you use? I use the soulless engine. It fits me. You know GDScript though, kinda. I don't know. Are you talking to somebody else? You talking to me? I kinda do. I mean, sorta. When I remember it. Okay, we can do that real quick to these guys before we move on. Let's add a node here. And one here. We're going to ease in, ease out, ease in, and ease out. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Let's double check. Play. Yep. Okay, and then Brock, he gets the same treatment. Oh, the music stopped. It's been an hour already. Look at that. Start it over. Gotta go sleep. Bye. Catch you later, Felix Conway. Glad you could be hanging out for just a little bit. Yes, it is. I think we could program Pong. Probably. We be killing Sam 184. I read it backwards. 184 with this one. Which one? The music? Who up, Artindi? Who up, Arting thy Tindy? How's it going? Yeah, I can't pronounce that. I just give up. I'm gonna call you Sim. How's it going, Sim? Leapic28, what's up? Felix Conway, go do drag ball on bed. Did you just get here, Leapic? Or have you? No, you've been here for a while. Dang it! I'm so bad. I'm the best streamer ever, for sure. He's in. He's out. He's in. He's out. Looks pretty smooth from here. Anyway. Next one, Edgar. Doesn't have anything yet. Let's go for 5.2. That's how long this is gonna. It's gonna be a longer round. He's gonna be moving like pretty slow probably. And we'll key his position in right there. And then at about the halfway mark, which is here, he's going to float upward by. Let's actually make it a few more. Let's go to 14 just because he's got a longer animation. We'll make him float further. And we'll key that in. And then return back to where you were. Oh, shoot. It didn't work. Delete key. Duplicate key. There we go. The halfway points, we'll key in whatever position he's at. And adjust the easing. So professional, getting faster and faster at this. That looks pretty good. Oh, I need to remember to turn on the loop of the animations. Make looping true. Let's get them all playing. Why not? We can see them all doing their animation-y thingy. Jenny's next. That kid sounds important. I sure Artindi will be merciful and not execute you. Uh-oh, what happened? Sorry, I left. Had to fight my father for control of the family fortune. Oh, did it work out? Did you get the fortune, or did you lose it? I mean, it's okay if you did, because it's about the friends you made along the way. Sam 24 was the most interesting. His death was the high point of the story. Oh, which story? What are you talking about? Instead of using an alt account to view YouTube chat, put it in an HTML page in your browser. I actually, I'm viewing chat via the streaming services right here. That's what it looks like for me. So I can see chat. I can see a little live feed of what I'm doing. I can see how many people are currently watching, how many likes I've gotten, which is less than how many people are watching. What's with that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Somebody left. Now it matches. I have, it shows me how many, the average, I think, or this is, I think is how many people are watching right now. So it just went down again, I guess. Concurrent viewers are how many people are currently watching, I think. Now I went back up 18. chat rate. This is how many chats I get per minute. So I'm getting about 6 chats a minute. This is the total number of people who have tuned in. 188 people have turned on the stream and then promptly left. Most people stick around the stream for about 5 minutes and 26 seconds thus far. So yeah, increasing chat rate. They're like, let's get this number up. Oh, did that just go up a second or down a second? I can't tell. But yeah, so I can see chat just like you would. Like, this chat looks almost exactly the same as in a stream chat, except there might be a little bit of delay between when you put your message out and when I see it. So you can kind of see, well, I mean, you can probably see what the delay is if I stick it right here and we look at, yeah, so here's what I see, and here's the what you see, which actually should be the same, because in order to do this, I just popped this out. You pop out chat like that, and then I took this URL and plugged it into ChatGPT, and so this URL is what you see in the corner down here. So these should actually be identical. Yeah, they're moving at the exact same rate. I can't actually see it. I have to look on my other screen to see if they're moving at the same rate. But yeah, so close that and it should pop back in there. So this is what I see when I'm live streaming. Boop. Yay, we reached 9. Oh, you actually got the chat rate up. Look at that. Went from 6 to 9. You guys weren't even listening. You just like, let's increase that chat rate. You're like, I have something I can control. I am the giant. Yay, we reached 9. Doug is a child. What? What is that, chat? Also, orange chicken tastes good. Actually, orange chicken is pretty good. Okay, Panda Express is not authentic Chinese food, but I love it. It's delicious. It's so good. I love their chow mein. In fact, I love the chow mein so much. You go to order food there, and you're like, I'm so distracted right now. We're not getting anything done. You go to order food there, and I can't work and talk about this story at the same time. We're gonna do 4.6 for Jenny. You go to order food there, and they give you an entree and 2 sides, right? And so for the entree, they give you either rice or chow mein. And so I'll get the chow mein. But I love the chow mein so much that I also have one of my sides be chow mein, and then I get like orange chicken or something. So I have chow mein with a side of chow mein and then some orange chicken. And it balances out better for me. Otherwise, you get way too much meat and not enough noodles to eat the meat with. So, yeah. That's how you order Panda Express. Panda Express sounds like a train station. I know, right? Let's see, Panda Express. I'm going to look it up. Images. Here's Panda Express. Look, it's like super like unhealthy food, but it's really actually delicious. Panda Express. See? There's the chow mein, noodles. Yeah, so here's someone's order. They give you chow mein and 2 sides, and usually they have 2 sides of meat, which, like, look how much meat that is. Nobody eats that much meat, and so instead I'll get chow mein with a side of chow mein, and then it's way balanced. Like, trust me, next time you go to Panda Express, that's what you need to do. Just get a side of chow mein. They always look at me a little weird whenever I do that too. They're like, huh? Oh, by the way, chat rate's up to 10. Good job. Artindi, look up AI plays children's game. That sounds questionable. I need to stop looking up stuff when people just say look up stuff. Look up AI plays children's game. No, I'm gonna pass on that one. F in the chat for Technoblade. Technoblade's showing up in. We're getting Fs for Technoblade in my chat. That shows how impactful Actually, I cried when Technoblade died. Truth be told, when I found out he was all the way gone, I was like, legit cried. Which is sad. I cried more for when he died than when my own grandpa died. Sad for my grandpa. Cool for Technoblade. All right, let's get Jenny in here. Let's see. Position, locked on, and then about the halfway point, which seems to be about there. She's gonna float upwards. Where? She's gonna float upwards by a few pixels. Lock in. And then we'll duplicate it over here. Artindi, look up. No, I'm not gonna look it up. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm not doing it. My fat classmate was leaning on the school window and it shattered. Oh, that's funny, actually. Although you don't necessarily have to be fat, you just have to put enough pressure on it, and window will break. Duplicate key. Okay, we go to halfway points. Add some keys. I think Jenny's floating up faster than she's floating down. So move this over by 1. No, not over there. What the heck? And then let's adjust the easing. Did your classmate happen to be queso? What? 1 by 1 Lego brick. I have a bunch of those. I have a lot of Legos actually. I have too many Legos. Too many. They're just tucked away in storage bins, waiting for the day when I can play with them with my kids. That's why I had kids, by the way, so they could play with Legos with me. True story. And Jeremy. Let's go to 4.4. Seems good. Lock in. Oh, it didn't work. Lock in. Okay, and then at 2.2, we'll do transformation of the same amount. Transformation central. Are you ready? And then duplicate key. We'll add a key halfway. I need to delete key and put the key back in. Adjust easing. Artindi, did you find it weird that chat keeps mentioning things you don't understand? Is it because they're like naughty things or something? It's probably what it is. You degenerates. That happens a lot to someone else I know who does game dev streams, and that's what she calls them. She just calls everybody degenerates. Look up AI Plays Children Game. You'll be glad. It's a super chat. It's a $22 turkey dollar super chat. Turkey. What are they called? They're not called dollars. They're called like turkey dollars. Can we call them turkey dollars? AI Plays. I'm gonna look it up on my other screen, so if something questionable comes up. Children's game. Is it a YouTube video? I forced an AI to play a kid's adventure game. Can an AI beat a children's adventure game? Forced AI to play a kid's adventure game. AI learns to play Suka game. I don't know what's so interesting about the Lyra. Is that what it's called? Turkish Lyra. Totally. Doug reference. What kind of currency is this? Turkish yen. Live reaction now. It's the one in the Doug channel. The Doug it's like 2 hours long. Or there's Doug channel, which is 10 hours long. Yeah, I can't watch someone else's video on a live stream. That's just asking to be copyright struck. This is a reaction, but you can't see my face. All you can do is hear my voice, which I don't know if that's enough of a difference for the AI that controls YouTube to realize that it shouldn't copy strike me. So maybe I'll watch it in my own time, but not on the stream. We do need to like it's cool that you guys distract me, but we do need the work because my job is to dodge the distraction. Watch it after the stream. All right, all right. For you, because you donated 22 Turkish lira, I will. I promise. At least until I like feel like, man, this is boring. If Doug could Doug, how much Doug could a Doug? Well, I don't know. Okay, watch it after the stream and comment on it in the next live stream. All right, fair enough. We'll do that. Remind me. The next live stream will probably be Tuesday, but remind me on Tuesday, and I'll hopefully remember what I thought about it. Did I finish animating this one? Yeah. And then what are we doing here? Mick is the last one. We're gonna do a 4. I've all done all the even numbers. Let's do 5. Did I already do 5.2? I think I did it with Edgard. Yeah, 5.2. And did I already do 5? Is Kevin 5? Kevin's 4. He's got the fastest one. 5. 4.8. Do I have 4.2 anywhere? 4.6. 5.2. Alright, let's do 4.2 then. 4.2. Kind of a faster one, but that's okay. Let's get mix position locked in. Artindi, look up portal cake recipe. I think you've brought that up before. What's in the recipe? Why don't you tell us? Fill us in. This is just a trick to get the chat right up. But maybe you can just fill us in on what's in the portal cake recipe. Put the distractions dance from Henry Stickman as background music. No, we have to have focus music. Because I think we need to motivate the underdogs in this competition, which is me. 13 right there. And lock in. Right there. One right there. And adjust the easing. This is going to look really cool if we get it right. We're almost there. A lot of grind to get this going. We're kind of behind schedule though. We've been putting so much effort into just making these dudes float. We spent a whole hour already. And we haven't even done this button. I think that's almost probably the more important thing. I guess we did also draw the pipes for the people there, so. There we go. A little bit of a, that's not supposed to be there, it's supposed to be there. And let's make it loop. Let's make this one loop. And that one loop. Let's play them all. We can just look at them as they are. Yeah, look, everybody's floating. That looks nice from here. Let's see how it looks in the game. First, we gotta fix the code, make them actually float correctly. So I need to add animation player to all these. There we go. I think that's all I have to do. Let's find out. Yeah, look at that. They're all floating. And some of them might appear to be synchronized, like these two, but they'll desync because everybody has a different speed that their animation plays at. That's not bad. Donald Duck. Artindi, buddy, I would like to inform you that you forgot to put any music on again. You're lying. The music is playing. I know it is. But maybe the volume is down a little bit. I'll turn it up. Can you hear it now? How's that? Maybe it's not a lie if you just couldn't hear it. Who replaced the music with the crying child? Yeah, that's my kid. She's having a problem in the background. What baby? How is Jesus Christ announced? Like that. There's a child in the background. We can hear its cries for help. Yeah. Everybody's talking about the crying child now. Dang, the chat rate went up to 15. Holy cow, all I need is a crying child in the background. Did Artindi kidnap someone? Why HUD is also moving? The HUD is the player's arm. And he just got done running. So he's breathing hard. Oh, excuse me. Then I uninstalled my speaker control app. Is the music too loud now? Should I turn it back down a little? Because of Leapic. Yes, chat rate. Yeah, check it out. Look, it went up to 15. See? all cause of my kid. I'll be like, hey kid, you should cry more. Chat rate goes up. we've been. Oh, it just dropped it back down to 6. Look at that. My wife just walked in right as I said that. No, so we've been looking at the chat rate right here. See, look, the chat rate. Yeah. That's how often people chat per minute. And we've been looking at it this stream, and they're like, "Oh, look, the chat rate. Let's try to make it go up." So then they just started commenting to make the chat rate go up. It went back down to 6. You guys aren't very good. Your chats are too slow. And and then and they got it all the way up to 10, but we started focusing on other things. And then kid was crying in the background, and so
it went up to like 30.
And it went up to 15. So I'm like, maybe I should make my kid cry more often. It could help my chat rate out. I don't know if that actually affects the algorithm at all, but it's kind of interesting.
Her nap on the wrong side of the bed.
Oh, so wake up from the nap.
Yeah, it was sad, and she was hungry, but she didn't want what we were eating until I basically shoved it in her face, and then she's like, "Oh, I do want that."
It's like, oh, food.
So she's fine.
This is a two-year-old. So
yeah, she's 2.
Remember the guy Wago said that silence interrupted by random noises can help you focus. Put that in the background music. Oh, it's like the music that buzzes at random points. Chris Tyson is watching right now. Probably not. Not that big of a streamer. Dang, bro, is your wife single? Nope. Definitionally, my wife is not single. Oh, I just dropped a cantaloupe on the floor. Shoot. Oopsie. I'm gonna pick it up later. Hopefully I remember. I'm gonna step out of my chair and get a squished cantaloupe between my sock toes. Okay, it's looking good. We just need to make this button look like a button. I don't know how we're going to do that, though. File. Open. Sorry, fellas. She's married to science. Cave Johnson, 2011. Is that a line from Cave Johnson? Like, actually? I still don't know what hygienics means. Looks great. Keep up the awesome work. Hey, Gio, how's it going? Wait, you're talking about this, right? Right here? This awesome scene we've been working on for like a week. Yeah, it does look pretty good. Look, it lights up. Yes, in my honest opinion. Thank you for being honest. See what? That's how you spell honest, with an A. You said yes, in my honest opinion. That's what LMAO means. That's how I'm going to read LMAO from now on. It's just in my honest opinion. Except whoever wrote it doesn't know how to spell honest. That's all it is. No, he's talking about chat distracting you. Cave John. Wait, what? Looks great. Keep up the awesome work. You guys are doing great work distracting me. He's praising chat for distracting me. That's funny. My favorite part was when Cave Johnson said it's caving time. I started caving all over the place. That was a pretty good part. Everybody remembers like the lemon line. It's like when life gives you lemons, turn it into a grenade and throw it back. Can you recite the Cave Johnson lemon rant? Yeah, I missed that chat, and then I was talking about it. I can't recite it perfectly, but it's basically that idea. He's like, something like, lemons? I don't need no lemons. I'll use science to turn lemon into a grenade and throw it back at life. Or something like that. But what up, guys? Cave Johnson. Actually, here, let's see. Cave Johnson lemon rant. Here we go. Any day now. There we go.
All right, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these?
Oh, I paused it.
Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down. With the lemon, I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Finding people. He says what we're all thinking.
The point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this. And I'm going to say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place.
Anyway. And rats make me crazy. Portal 2 is ice. Rice is nice. What are you guys talking about? Portal 2 is nice. It is actually a super fun game. Very fun game. But funny rant for sure. No, I didn't. Not just now I didn't play it, but I have played Portal 2. It's really awesome. Everybody's getting locked in rubber rooms. Crazy. Are you guys like breaking up your chats more just to like increase the chat rate? Is that all you're doing? Alright, what were we doing? You guys are... Man, just literally the worst. All right, I think I was opening... Oh, wait, I was going to show you the other thing that's a problem. Before we work on the button. Here, I'll open this because we're probably going to need it. But check out the other problem. Did you notice? Or was it just me? See the problem? Do you see what the problem is? Can you point it out? Let's see if somebody can point it out before I point it out. See what the problem is? Anybody? Bonus points to he who points it out first. Rat room, crazy. I was crazy once. Everybody's crazy once, huh? Anybody know what's wrong? What's wrong here? The pod isn't also bouncing like the people. No, that's nope, that's not it. Good guess though. The pod is supposed to stay still, just the people in the pod move. But do you see what's wrong? I wish I could zoom in so I could, like, point it out more. The hair isn't flowing. That would be nice if we could make the hair flow, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything about that right now. The wires go over the tubes. There it is! See the wires? Coming up over the top of the tube. So they're behind the glass, because the glass is in front of almost everything. But they're behind the tubes. So we need to fix that somehow. And I think the way to fix that is to break this up even more. We're going to have to turn this actual background here into even more of a background, which I think is problematic because I don't have layers. Oh wait, is this it? Yeah, okay, we do have layers. I lied. So we're gonna have to export this into two. We're gonna need one with, yeah, let's see, one layer with the background, which is this one, and one layer with these things, and maybe I guess whatever. No, that's just the wires hanging. Look, see, and look how bad I am at layers. Look, I'm gonna turn this off and on. Look at that. I drew that on the wrong layer. Pathetic. Okay, so I think all we have to do is actually just copy this layer here, just and put it on its own thing. Copy, file, new. Well, how about we just do another frame, and in this frame, we'll delete everything behind it. And in this frame, we'll delete. Wait, I thought I deleted everything. Be gone. In this frame, why does it still say there's something drawn there? Okay, that doesn't matter. In this frame, we'll delete that. So now on one frame we have the background, on the other frame we have the foreground, and or I guess it wouldn't even be called the foreground. Whatever layer it is, we have different layers and different frames, and now we can save it and export as the thing, which is right there. But now it's going to export to, which is okay. Go for that. All we have to do is now put in the additional. So here's the background. We just have to find the background now here, which is going to be background 1. And now it looks like that. No tubes. All we have to do now is just add an additional sprite frame right here. I think, yeah. And then we'll add in the other one. Boom. Oh, also we have to transform it. The scale is 3 times larger. And there we go. It's still not working, so I just have to change the visibility. No, wait. Where is it? Ordering. Change the Z layer up to be above. But then that also messed up it messed something else up. The screens are now behind, so we got to make the screens go up. There. Is there anything else that got messed up by that? Oh, yep. Yeah, all these are messed up now. That's great. So make the icons. Oh, the icons are fine actually. It's the armband. Ordering. Make that go up by 1. We'll make everything's messed up. Let's see. Icons are fine actually. We need the. Where is it? Oh, it's all the buttons. Great. Button, 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 button. Yeah, just those ones. Ordering. Up again. Now the icons. Gonna bring the icons up now. There. Everything should be good now. So what are you guys doing? Man, I love when Artindi is confused about the situation. I come back, what are you doing? And then that's the first thing I see. Everybody's speaking in Morse code. Morse code makes me cough, apparently. What is this? Kumbert, it's just a bunch of dots. You just S, 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 S. That's all he's typing in Morse code. We're on strike. Uh-oh, what about? Only 3 dots from now on. Wait, what? Source, trust me, bro. It was a computer failure. The chat has become the dumbest thing ever. I could have drawn the gray part in both layers. I would have drawn the gray part on both layers. Which gray part? There's a lot of gray parts. I think it should work now. Let's check it out. Let's see. Is there anything off? Do you see anything off about this scene? Is there anything off here? Oh, look at that. That's off. I need to bring the arm up more, I guess. Whale shoot. Armband comes up. There we go. And then the icons need to come up one more. And everything else I think is good. I would like to take time to structure it more, but we're pretty much done with this almost, so I didn't bother. Can we stop striking now? It doesn't work on him. Is that what you guys were doing? Look up Cape Johnson Beings of Pure Light. I'm good. Some distractions just don't work. Wait, what are we striking for? Room done after how long? It's not done, actually. It's not done. We still got to put a button right here. And that's what we were going to work on, but then we got distracted. Uh-oh, where'd the symbols go? Wah, wah. Let's see. That's the screens. There. Fixed. Problem solved. First try. Maybe the real strike is the friends we made along the way. And bubbles. I'm eating cantaloupe. It's pretty good. Nothing like a healthy snack. Somebody mentioned this earlier, and it's a really good idea. Be really hard though. Is when he holds his arm up at the beginning, like when the scene loads, then all these chips go psst, 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 and they stick out, you know, like plop, 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 plop. That'd be pretty cool. But it's superfluous, it's unnecessary. I don't need to add that. But I probably will. But right now we're just trying to get the game done. I'll add it later. Guys, on his question, you think Revenge of the Digit 2 drunk Chris will be there? Oh, I don't even know what that is. Do you have a group of pandas? Do you know a group of pandas is called the... Wait, no, serious? What is a group of pandas called? A group of pandas is called an embarrassment. That's crazy. A cupboard or a bamboo. Okay, they have other things too, but sometimes called an embarrassment. That's so funny. That's really funny. Why? Doesn't make any sense. People are just like, hey, let's make up another group name. How about embarrassment? Half the people watching are Doug fans. This guy eating a cantaloupe on stream. That's what I do. Just chilling. I mean, look at the thumbnail of the stream, though. Almost the same thing, if you think about it. See the snack on the thumbnail? Can I don't know if I can even show it. Actually, I can show it. I got the thumbnail on my desktop. Let's see. Pictures. Thumbnails. There's all my thumbnails I've ever made, except for the How to Fail ones. Those are in a different folder. And then, where is it? Right here. What is that? A melon. What am I eating? A melon. Wasn't the melon a slice of pizza once, or am I? Yeah, you're crazy. It's always been a melon. The watermelon is an inside joke. So, if you've seen the How to Fail series with any serious level of seriousness, then you would know what the melon means. Maybe. In your free time, watch some Doug streams. He's really good. He's on Twitch. That could be fun. I'll usually listen to or watch. Well, it's always just in the background. I'll listen to some streams or long form videos or podcasts in the afternoons when I actually play games. Because I like to play like casual base building games like Minecraft, and I can listen to other stuff while I'm doing that. Ampersand comes from ampersand. and the and itself. That was confusing. Watermelon is 50% water. The word. Heh. True. I think in reality it's like there's a lot of water in it. Have you ever tried freeze-dried watermelon? I haven't, but one day I'm sure I will. And I bet you it's delicious. Watermelon with like 0.1% water content. Be crazy. Okay, let's add this button, and then we can actually like call it done. We can be like, finished. I think. Well, yeah, it would be done. Technically. I mean, there's other polished things we could do, but I just clicked on the wrong button. Dang it. We're opening Shotcut now. The Shotcut jump scare. Hi, Shotcut. Goodbye, Shotcut. Alright. What are we doing? Button. Stay focused. Gotta add the button. Okay. Open the armband. Where's the armband? It's a placeholder. Look, this is where we used to be. Actually, it was worse than that. It was literally just squares. Like, we didn't even have these or these. None of this was here. This is where... Look how far we've come. We've gone from that to that. It's beautiful. Such progress. What about the bubbles? Oh, man. Here I was thinking, like, oh, we're almost done. And then you had to go and say bubbles. Good job. Good job. Watermelon seeds cause too many casualties. Could be. Just gotta eat the seedless watermelon. That's where it's at. I don't know why anybody would eat watermelon with seeds in it. That's like, why would you buy that when you can just buy a seedless watermelon? I mean, thousands of years of not evolution. Actually, probably just a couple hundred years of evolution. Engineered evolution. Has brought you seedless watermelon. Don't ask me how. I knew the answer once, but I don't remember how they make seedless watermelon. What are we... You guys are just... You guys. I think you're winning the distraction war this time. Ability armband. That's the export. Is this the one that's currently... It looks like the one that's currently in there. Probably is. So the button's going to go right here. And I feel like it should be at the same angle, which is mostly just that angle. And that should be pretty doable. So let's make a... Oh, not a new frame. Let's make a new folder, new file. We'll do 32 by 32, just to see how it looks. I think it's going to have to be bigger than that. Let's make it 46. Let's go to there. So now if we just for kicks and giggles, let's make it red just for temporary. If we were to go like this, that's too much. File, save as, call it temp button. PNG, Artindi. Okay, actual question. What is the button going to be used for in game? I will show you once I get it to actually appear again. Which button was that? Holy crap. Confirm button, that's what it is. It's going to confirm your selection. That's all it does. Let's see, and this was temp button. Put my keys in the right, fingers on the right keys. Temp button. Boom. And the ordering, get it up high enough to show up here. So that is stretched for some reason. Stretch mode, keep. Does that look like that'd work? Let me add shading just so we can see. Let's go a little darker. Oops, what the heck? What is it? That was weird. That was a little weird. There, some shading. Go one more darker just for the full shading. Save that. And button. It's not going to float though, but is that going to show up enough? Is that big enough? I don't know. I think I need to make it float so we can visualize it properly. So let's add it to the animation here. Look up Linux. What? Remember to make a refraction shader and blur shaders for the fogginess of the glass. That would work if I knew how to make shaders. And yes, I don't know how to make shaders. It'd make it bigger. Chat is in the way. Oh, you can't even see it. Let me. Okay, let's move. Let's move chat. Chat's over here now. Okay. Let me add this to the Bob animation. And on the Bob animation, what are we doing? So we got value 0, 0 pixels, and we're going down by 7. So we're going to do the same here for this guy. We're going to start it at wherever it is, create, and we bring it, what was it, down by 7? 0, oh, we're bringing it, yeah, down by 7, but it means it's positive on the Y. So position, I forgot. It's a button, so I don't, it's somewhere in here. What's it called? Animation track key edit. That's what it's called. I think I have to move it up by hand or down by hand. So let's see. Why isn't it moving? What the? Why was I moving that? Let's be moving this. I can't put the wrong thing in here. Get out of here. Dang it. Create. Oh, is it in the right spot to begin with? Nah, it needs to be like here. So, goodbye. Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm a professional, I swear. Create that. And we're going to put it in again. And then we'll move it to down 7 pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There, see? Professional. That's how it's done. I could have actually just added it and then edited it here. So it goes from 474 to 267 to 474. Yeah, that's 7. All right. Let's check it out. See how it looks. Fella, can you look up? No, I can't. I'm not looking up words that I don't even know what they mean. Kevin McLeod in game. He's gonna be. That's this guy, Kevin. There we go. The button's attached now. It's really small. Are they even gonna notice it? Artindi, I feel your pain. I looked away from chat for 1 second and had no idea what was happening. Thoughts on mouse pay? I don't know what mouse pay is. What is mouse pay? The button's teeny. I don't know if that's going to work. You have to add a beam from the sky onto the button. Well, I think we need to light it up. Like, if you, as long as you have two things selected, then I think it needs to like start blinking or something. It's so small though. But then why would it be a button? Why does... Because that's not how it works. There wouldn't be a button at all. Because in real life, you just take out the chip and stick it in there. But we have to give the player some kind of ability to select which one it is and confirm that. But maybe a button isn't what we need. What a predicament. This isn't real life, Artindi. Yes, it is. No, just kidding. I don't know. I don't like the button idea though now. That it was going to just be a confirm button attached to his arm. But why would he need the button to be here for him to do the action of pulling this out and sticking it over there? I mean, maybe this button releases the one that he's selected. Maybe it's like locked in there, which kind of makes sense. There's a little bit of headcanon there, but I don't know. It still feels off. What would be really cool is if we did like click and drag, where you like click this and you pick it up, and you stick it in the appropriate slot. That'd be pretty cool. But that sounds like a lot of work. Maybe you select a chip first and the button confirms it. Yeah. And then the tubes. Oh, anybody have some hot ideas? This button released nuclear missiles and ends the game instantly. Nuclear button. I was thinking about adding like a screen across the armband with text. That way when you hover over a icon, the text will show up telling you what ability it is. Instead of having just a tooltip appear next to your mouse, it would appear here, which would be a little bit more in-game, you know. Roll credits, rip everyone. Click the chip once, and then click again to confirm. I could add the text here to tell you what chips do what. But then when you show up here, unless you're hovering over a chip, and it would tell you that, then it could just say confirm selection and then have a symbol for the enter key. But I don't want to add an additional key. I only want to have WASD on the mouse. But I could add that, I suppose. Secret entry number 2, everyone is dead. Maybe have on the screen an arrow that points at the selected one. To be clear, I guess. Maybe. Don't know if the screen will go that far across. I think it's just going to be like maybe from here to here. Artindi, look up unit. No, I don't want to. When you hover over a chip, is it going to pull it upwards? It highlights it, so it just gets a little bit of a light. Yeah, drag and drop with crisp sound design would be best, but too much work. It would be a lot of work, because you'd have to like drag it. Yeah, it'd be cool like as you dragged it, the chip like shrunk in size until it would fit in that little slot. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, catch you later, Leapic. Only another week. It might take another week to finish this room. Holy cow, it's taking so long. We could add the black screen though, and then have some animations. So once you have two things selected, then some arrows could start animating towards the button here. I don't, maybe button is the only way to go. Quick guys, we're staying on topic, distract him. The first stream I watched was probably on this room. That's all I know. Haven't you been around a little longer than that? Haven't you watched like actual gameplay? This glorious gameplay. Oh yeah, I can't hit the sauce. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh, what happened to my stream? Did I close it on accident? Oh, there it is. Artindi, say crazy. Crazy. That's crazy. Quick guys, we're staying at the... Oh, I read that. Do you take game title suggestions? Sure. I take suggestions. I don't always, like, you know, follow the suggestions, but I can't be inspired without, you know, finding things to inspire me. So I'd be happy to take your suggestion, but I won't always follow it unless I like really like it. So fair is fair, you know. Everybody was crazy once apparently on this stream. Is that from something though, that line? All right. Yeah, I don't know what to do about the button situation. What do y'all think is better? Terrible writing advice or how to fail at indie dev? Oh, they're different though. Very different. Right, so then you get to this room after you get through a round, you lose one ability, and you save one person, but also make something in the environment a little harder. I have not watched Terrible Writing Advice. It's similar, but it's very different. The style is highly different. Mine is a little bit faster paced. His are a little longer, and he'll take more time to explain the good things to do and not just say the bad things to do. Like some of his episodes get close to 20 minutes long on a single subject. Yeah. And he'll make whole what is it, like slideshows? It's not slideshows, yeah, it's kind of like a slideshow. He'll make a whole slide showing points of good things to do in writing. So yeah, and his videos are sarcastic and witty, and mine are completely serious. So you got that too. I think it would be cool if the screen above the tube lit up when you selected it too, to emphasize it. That would be cool. It's like yeah, there could be more things to emphasize exactly what the player's getting themselves into. This guy must hate his audience. Why does he want everyone to fail? Just what I do. I don't know. I don't understand it myself. I'm like trying to tell people how to be bad at something, and then they subscribe. What gives? They're like, it's like they want to know that stuff. Hey, I mean, the button works. I'm slow now, though. I've lost my abilities. I still got a really strong sword, so maybe it's alright. Really strong sword with a crit. Get out of here. Get out of here. And a shield. I would have died there. Good thing I'm awesome. think I'm too cool for school. Yeah, I think, okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. To get the game into a playable state, we're just going to make the button. The button looks fine, right? People will hopefully understand what's going on with the button. I mean, it's a big red thing sitting on the arm. It's like the only red thing in the room besides a couple of the people's shirts. So there's only so much you can do in this room. And eventually they'll notice the button. And all we have to do is make it light up a little bit when two things are selected. And I don't think that'll take too much logic. So we're done. We finished the room. It all works. And we've even added extra polish. Like, technically, we didn't even need to have all these people floating up and down. That's extra. But we made it happen. So I need to focus on the minimum viable product. And right now, that's what we need to do. Button works fine. We can change it later if we want to. But right now, we just need to get this done. So I hereby do declare. I do declare this moment, this room is done. And that's one of the biggest things to learn about game development, is there's always something you can improve. Like, somebody just pointed out that we could improve how this looks to indicate more. Like, you select this and then the lights could be like, and something happens, right? To be like, if you pick this person, this thing's going to get harder, right? There's always lots of stuff you can add. Adding a little screen, that'd be really cool, but that's like a whole project all by itself. That's a lot of work. But for now, I think we're just going to leave it like this. We're just going to go for it. Maybe just to keep it simple, we'll add a little screen eventually, but not today. But this is going to be part of all the UI. There'll be a little screen that when you click on one of these or hover over it, then it will say what it is. Like this one, you'll just get a little screen that says shield. This one is going to say crit. This one's going to say revive. This one's going to say attack speed, right? Just for clarification he snapped. Bro finally snapped. Just for clarification for the player. But like I said, one of the biggest lessons to learn in game development, or to get good at, especially if you're a solo dev, is to figure out when you need to just be like, it's good enough, I can ship it and improve it later, right? That's what we're doing. Artindi, I watched your How to Fail videos, and ever since, so many people have been talking about my game. It even went up from 0.5 stars to 1 star. I don't actually have a game. What? That story had a twist at the end. That was like a M. Night Shyamalan twist at the end there. Turns out he was dead the whole time. Everybody was like, wow, your game's even better than I thought it was. And I didn't even have a game. Dun dun dun! I saw looks weird, just pure white and some purlin noise to them. The saws look weird. Oh, okay. The saws look weird, pure white. Add some purlin noise to them. That could be good. That could be a good idea, actually. They have like little curves on them, I think. Little lines. But that's not enough. Yeah, you can't see them. But there are like little lines on there. But I think you're right. I think we could add a little bit of texturing to it, or even like have it be darker towards the center or darker towards the outside. Have it shaded a little bit as it goes in. I think that could be beneficial. Good point. Let me add it to my to-do list. To-do list. Let's see. New stuff to do. Yeah, we can put on here. Add more. Can't type with the bowl right here. Add more gradient color to the saws. Nice. The game isn't real. It is to me. Hollow Knight saws look meh. Yeah, someone was like, you need to make your saws like Hollow Knight saws. When I was actually making them, I was like, that looks hard. That's animated with images. The Hollow Knight saws are animated with images. The saws in my game are just one. It's just one sprite, and I literally spin it. So yeah. Which, although they don't look like they're spinning that fast, if a piece of metal that size, like look how big he is. A piece of metal is like the size of a dinner table. Maybe not a dinner table, but like a restaurant table, a coffee shop table, right? If a coffee shop table was spinning that fast with Pokebits, that's gonna hurt a lot if you walked into it. So the actual collision shape on them though is much smaller than. Oh, I guess I hit it. It's smaller than the spikes. It's actually just inside the spikes a little bit. So you have to actually like walk into it and hit it for it to, like, I'm on the spikes right there. But I wanted the player to be like, oh yep, that was definitely me walking into the spikes, instead of them just being like, you know, that close, be like, hey, what happened? Kumbar pest stream reference. Wait, what? Oh, the Hollow Knight, the Hollow Knight comment. Does that include HK saw noises? What's HK stand for? The saw noise is just going to be my mouth, because I've had a fail. Like I've told people they just use their mouth to make the noises. Oh, look, you can see it without light. See, I see the little lines in there. They look really stupid now that I think about it, but with the light on it, you can't tell. Yeah, the saw noise is just going to be like bzzz. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bzzz. But yeah, I think we're done with the end room, and I think that's going to be the stream, because that was the goal, is to get the end room done, and it is technically done. There's a button that actually looks like a button, and it works. So we can click on those and then press the button, and stuff happens. Look at that. It's amazing. So I think you think this saw is bad? Imagine a coffee table. Well, imagine that was a coffee. It's about the size of a coffee table. So you got me going again. Nice. Truly terrifying. Am I behind on the chats? These chats look like they're a little bit behind. The end room has reached its end. It could improve more. In fact, it probably will. But right now, we're going to call it good enough. And next stream, we're going to be working on something else. I don't know what we're going to work on. We could work on that opening area right here. Why is this so weird? So this opening area that you start out in, we could finalize that, make it look good, do a little bit of animation when you spawn in. We could work on the actual UI, which most of it is just this. I think we're going to have this. And then if you hover your mouse close to the bottom of the screen, like if you go down to the bottom, I'm going to make it so you can't really see it, but if you have your mouse down, then this arm will pop up. It'll like float up into view. Because you don't really need to see anything while you're playing, right? But this will give you just confirmation. If you need it, you could just hover down here to see which abilities you still have. So you'll hover down here and the arm will pop up, which will actually just be his arm. It'd be cool to add like a little animation of his arm coming up in front of your face. But yeah. Otherwise, yeah, there's no need to see. Or I could even have it be a separate key. We could have it be Q or E. So if you hit Q or E, then it'll bring up. So while you're holding E, you can hover over your abilities to see what abilities you have. That might be better, because then there'll just be no UI. Unless you press E, then his arm will come up in front of you. That makes sense, actually, because it should take a physical action to lift your arm, which will be E. So I guess we will be adding one additional key, or two. It might be multiple keys. Q or E will work, or Tab, or Shift. I could just have all of them do the same thing. How to fail at playing video games. The end of the beginning of the end. Boom. Killed them all. Artindi is pro gamer. Yeah, I'm pro gamer when I have all the abilities. I don't think I've ever successfully beaten this game with like all the way through. Partly because I've never really truly tried, but every time I have tried, I've always lost. Like after round 2 or 3, like I lose 3 abilities, and then I just die. I wonder if there's a thing about that, like you become reliant on being super strong, so when you lose the ability, you're not as good, you know? Alright, that's what we got. I think I'm going to end the stream now. You can't beat what's not finished. Well, that's true. It isn't completely finished, but it's playable. Like, I could stick it out there right now and people could play it. So, they just have to... Oh, no, it's actually if you die, if you lose, or you win, you can just start a new game. So, yeah, it's fine, actually. It would work. Do you have to beat up all the enemies to get to the next room? You don't. You can run past them. But if you lose your speed ability and your damage, or your ability to damage, it becomes very difficult to run past them. I've tried it, actually, and died. So... upload it. No, I'm not gonna. Gonna make it look nicer before I upload it, because I'm gonna be you know, there's gonna be that free demo that cost about $3. So that's a thing. But this looks really good. All the people are floating nice and proper. We could also add a randomizer to randomize when they start their animation, and it would further offset them, besides just how offset they'll become because they have different float times. So yeah, it'll be a $3 demo. A 3 demo. I see what you did there. Don't forget to play the 3 demo. It's a 3 demo because it costs $3. $3.99. Who is your favorite person out of these people? I really like the design of Dr. Rosenberg. Dr. Rosenberg. That's how it's pronounced, Rosenberg. I think I just like the angles. I like how all the highlighting worked out. The coat just adds a lot of flavor. So, as far as the drawing goes, Dr. Rosenberg takes the cake, I think. But yeah. Yes, says Ryan Pog. He agrees. Welcome back, Ryan Pog. Have you been lurking this whole time, or did you just show up? The crying child again. I think it's over something different for sure, because you didn't just wake up. Chat rate plus. Chat rate is it's actually down a lot. You guys aren't chatting, but we're gonna end the stream. So chat now while you still can. Because we're ending the stream in 6 minutes. We're going to right at 5 o'clock. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be a 2.5-hour stream. The music stopped again because we've been going for another hour. Where did the music go? Weird. It's just gone. What the heck? Oh, there it is. I found it. It was lost, but now it's found. It's chatting time, and then we chatting all over the chat. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Excuse me. Take a drink of water. Eat, sleep, chat, repeat. That's a pretty good motto to live by, I think, maybe. Depending what you're chatting about, I suppose. Oh, my shadows disappeared. What happened? There used to be shadows here. But now they're gone. It's because I split it up into 2 files. Is that? Yeah, that's gotta be what it is. Let me fix it while we're chilling and chatting before I end the stream. See, I fixed it here. It's all good here. But it's no good here. But I like the way it looks, and I don't want to risk drawing it wrong, so I'm just gonna go like this. Let's see. Copy. Paste. There we go. And then we'll just delete. Oh, what the heck? How many colors do I have here? Why are there so many shades of green? Oh, it's because I was doing... Okay, never mind. I know why. There we go. And then we will save this and export. Yes, yes, agree. Now it should be updated. Artindi actually ate the sawdust? Of course. What else would I do? That cough sounds bad. Lay off the sawdust cookies. Yeah, I will. I promise. I promise. I mean, I can quit anytime. Alright. Looks good. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm so happy. So happy. Alright. I think I need to end the stream. It's getting weird. Okay, thanks everybody for joining and helping me finish this room. It is like a major part of the game, so it's pretty good that we got this done. Even though it could be more done, but it's done enough. Good enough. Gonna move on. Look up. No, I'm not looking up weird things. I think you misspelled that. I think you meant to have a C instead of a V there, right? Alright, but anyway, thanks for joining this stream. And that's all I got. Yeah, we're going to stream again on Tuesday. I'm going to be taking tomorrow off from streaming. Not going to be streaming tomorrow, so I can actually finish a video and get it out by Saturday. I hope. If I wasn't streaming today, man, I would have feel a lot more confident about. I can't talk. I'm losing my ability to speak words. I'd feel a lot more confident about getting the video out by Saturday if I hadn't streamed today. But I wanted to also finish this, so this is good. It's good progress. Anyway, bye-bye, everybody. Catch you later. See you next Tuesday. And stuff.